Wendy fans, listen up. This seems like this is unfortunate. If the reports are true, rumors about her health fueling reports, indeed, that her show will end in June and be replaced by Sherri Shepherd's show titled Sherri. The show's crew was reportedly informed of their new gig. They will transfer and shift over to Sherri's show after many concluded their boss was not coming back. They may have been told that outright. There's so much going on with this. Wendy Williams as well. I'm reading more today. The producers apparently have been begging her to communicate with fans who were left in the lurch. She wouldn't do it on the Wendy Williams official account, at which she no longer reportedly has control over, but she went behind their back, allegedly, set up her own social media. This is not going to end well. And anybody who thinks it is, it's not. It's already spiraling out of control. And I don't know. I feel for her because she's a tremendous, groundbreaking talent with some personal demons like the rest of us, but hers are playing out in real time on a public stage.
Yeah, we hope that Wendy gets better soon. Been around Wendy a couple of times. Obviously, my wife knows her very well, and she's gone out and hung out with her. And she said once you get to know her personally, you'll see that she's, she's just like a lot of people, but she does have some issues that she's got to overcome. I don't believe that Wendy's going to go quietly. I'll say that much. But as far as the ending is concerned, I think the ending may turn out to be good for Wendy because I think she'll get the help that she needs, and I think she's starting to do that right now. And I think we know how it is in entertainment. Sometimes the comeback story is the best story. And if you know anything about Wendy's past story, you know she's had to overcome a lot of stuff in the past, even when she was on radio, being fired, demons, things she's talked about when it comes to drug use. Obviously, some mental health issues that's going on right now with her. Her health issues that are going on right now. And I think this could be a setback that is a setup for a comeback for Wendy Williams. But one thing about Wendy right now, and I know Sherri Shepherd's going to do a great job having her own show, and I'm glad they're not keeping the name of the Wendy Williams show, give her own show and just kind of break apart from that. There's nobody like Wendy. There is nobody like Wendy Williams. Love her or hate her, long before blogs, long before social media, there was Wendy Williams doing her thing on radio. And I can remember as far back as 25 years ago, listening to Wendy Williams on New York radio, doing her thing and doing it exceptionally well. Like I said, you might not have liked everything she said, and a lot of the entertainers hated her. I remember the big blow up with, I think it was Mariah Carey. There was a blow up. Remember the famous blow up with Whitney Houston when she called in and she went off on Wendy Williams. But today, a lot of these blogs are good. Some of them are good. Most of them are trash. But none of them can duplicate what Wendy Williams was able to establish, especially going from radio to television and doing it for 14 years. And Lonnie Love said it best. Nobody can do it like that. She could hold a show on her own for the first 20 minutes of a show and keep your attention. So the woman is great. So I'll miss her. How you doing, Wendy? And when I say how you doing, I really mean it because I want you to get better soon and come back strong.
Yeah, so do I. And, I think it's right to chronicle her long history and where she came from because TV this wasn't a planned thing, okay? The general manager in New York talking to his friends over at the TV company, film company, said, I think there's something here with this lady. And the rest was TV magic. But I remember her being exiled to Philadelphia when I was a young journalist, and it wasn't always fun. Going in and sitting down she was there with Colby Kolb, and it was a great run, but she had been exiled there because of one of her successful feuds. I mean, they were all successful if you think about it. But I too think, and that's what I was alluding to, that the comeback is going to be everything for her, but I don't think she should worry about that. She's got to realign her spirit, it seems. This is my armchair psychology. And get back to the real Wendy and it's all authentic. So I don't mean to suggest it's not authentic. It's all her. Right. She is her story. But it's time for her to perhaps reground herself. And what we know about success and television, even if you just have a measure of success, she was wildly popular they will always go back there because no one wants to just divest of that extreme potential and talent when they can make money and relaunch and do it again. So I have no doubt that she'll be back. Maybe she'll make some guest stints on the Real Housewives or something like that. But I tend to think she's a go-it-alone type of, with her own, show, right?
Yeah,
she might pop up and get a fat paycheck just in case,
Yeah,
I don't think she should.
I don't think she should. Like you said, I think she should take care of herself right now. Not even thinking about going back on television. But let me ask you this question because I think this is important. We should not feel sorry for her, but we should understand that this woman has been under immense pressure to have your name on a talk show and to be able to carry it and everything that she's gone through in her life. And just think about the last couple of years what she's had to go through on a personal level. How many people, not just women or black women, how many people could go through what Wendy Williams has gone through? And I know she makes a lot of money, but when you're talking about the pressure of a show, having to get up every morning, having to bring it every single day, that pressure alone, and then the personal issues that she went through with her husband, and then find out her husband fathered a kid by another woman, and then went with that woman, and that type of turmoil alone could make a person, drive a person insane. And Wendy's been dealing with Graves' disease, and like I said, the stuff that she had to deal with in the past. There's a lot of pressure for any person, let alone a single black woman, to have to deal with.
Here's what I think. I definitely think that she deserves our empathy, and I don't think that it's difficult. What you just described is a high percentage of every black woman's life. The difference is Wendy's doing it on a world stage. And that's unfortunate when she goes through these highs and lows. But I don't think she wants us to feel sorry for her. I think she wants us to be loyal to her, to come back to her when she's ready, but to remember that she craved this spotlight and she owned it like nobody else. And so she'll be back. That's honestly what I think. Yeah. I think that this was a decision that she forced and that needed to be made. And now let's go on to, she's got a terrific manager if he's still in her life, I guess. And it's going to be fine. She's going to be fine. I really do believe that in my heart for Wendy Williams. But she definitely doesn't want anybody to feel sorry for her. And I don't know that Wendy Williams would stand behind everything she's ever said or done. She's a work in progress like the rest of us. And this is a next big chapter for her.
Authentic and real. Once again, come on, Sharon. How you doing?
I can't do it like her. I won't do it. But I just wish I would have had a chance to go to her show. How you doing? See, mine was too high. Now see what you done did. When I tell you I don't want to do it.